friends, welcome to Pilates with Tal. Today I'm going to be taking you through a standing and mat leg series. So let's get started. We're going to get started halfway down the mat, facing the short edge. Feet are about hip width distance apart. Can you bring your hands into heart center? Pause, ground your heels down. Lift your toes, and then when you're ready, send your glutes back behind you. Come up to standing, send those arms back behind you. Keep going just like that, hands in heart center as you squat. Reach those fingertips back as you come up. Notice if you tend to grip your toes as you're moving here. And on that last one, can you stay down? Pause. Scoop that tailbone in towards you, hips in towards your ribs, and then start to pulse your hips down, down, down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you're ready, can you stay in your squat? Can you let all your weight go into your left foot? Send your right toes back behind you. And then drag them in. Maybe your left arm starts to reach forward. The next time the right leg goes back and then in for 3, 2, 1. Hold. Bring your left hand back in. Can you hinge slightly forward through your left leg? Again, ground into your left heel. Come light on the left toes and then start to pulse that right leg up, up, up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that right foot back down. Find your squat again. Come up to stand. Shake it all out. And then when you're ready, find your squat again. Place all your weight this time in towards your right foot. Can you send those left toes back behind you? And then back in. Maybe sending your right arm long the next time. And in for 3, 2, last one. Bring both hands into heart center. Hinge this time through the right. Ground through the right heel. Come light on the right toes. And then when you're ready, can you pulse that left leg up, up, up for 3, 2, 1. Bring that left foot back down. Take a squat. Come all the way up to standing. And then right away, can you lower all the way down onto the mat? Hands are down. Knees go back behind you. Finding yourself in a tabletop. And then when you're ready, your right leg is going to go back behind you. Pause. Lower those toes down. Lift all the way up. Keep going here for 5, 4, 3, 2, sending that leg back with a ton of energy. Last one, pause at the top. Keep your right hand where it is. Bring your left elbow exactly where your left hand is. Your right hip is open towards the right side of the room, and then can you drop those toes and lift back up? Lower and lift. Use your side glutes. Contract the core in towards the spine. You're here for 3, 2, 1, hold at the top, pause. Can you flex your foot and then can you start to take tiny kicks going back, back, back for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that right knee down, come all the way back up onto that left hand. And then when you're ready, left leg goes back behind you. Keep that leg extended, lower those toes down, lift all the way back up. Keep going here. Just remember, you only want to lift the leg as high as you can go without the low back taking over. So your core, your spine, everything is contracted and protected here. For 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg lifted. Bring the right elbow exactly where the right hand just was. Open that left hip out towards the left side of the room. And then when you're ready, lower those toes, tap and lift. Using your side glutes here, lift and lower. Contract the belly in towards the spine. Lift through the right elbow here. Right underarm is engaged. You have 3, 2, 1, hold at the top, flex your foot, start to take tiny kicks here with a ton of energy, kicking back, back, back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees down, and then when you're ready, you're gonna walk your legs out in front of you so that you're sitting halfway down the mat. You're gonna lower yourself all the way down. You're going to place your hands on either side of you, feet are hip width distance apart, and then when you're ready, can you push into those heels, lift your hips up, and lower back down. Keep going here, lift and lower. Pushing into both heels equally, lifting both hips at the same time. Making sure toes are light, hands are not gripping in towards the mat. For 3, 2, 1. The next time your hips are up, can you drop them just halfway down, lift all the way back up. Keep going here, lower and lift. Try to imagine the movement coming from your glutes, your hamstrings, even your core is working here. But as it starts to get spicy through the glutes, can you make sure you're not gripping through the jaw? You're here for 3, 2, 1. Pause, lower your hips down for a moment. You're going to bring your feet in towards one another. So feet, ankles, knees are all in towards one another. And then can you lift the hips up, lower all the way down? Can you keep a squeeze through the inner thighs as you lift and lower? Keep going here. For 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top. Keep all your weight in your left foot. Can you bring your right leg into table and lower it down? Keep going. Right leg into table, lower it down. Last 5. Breathe here. Can you keep your left hip as high as possible, pushing through that heel? Last 3, 2. Hold at the top. Last 1. Can you pulse through the left hip for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that right foot back down. Can you ground into it? Come light on those toes. Lift the left heel up. Left leg lifts. Lower back down. Keep going for 5, 4. This time keeping the right hips lifted without gripping through the hands. Last 2, 1. Hold at the top. Pulse, pulse, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. And then your feet are going to come as wide as the mat. Your toes are externally rotated. And then when you're ready, can you lift through the hips and lower back down? Keep going here. Lift and lower. Trying to keep your knees in line with that second and third toe. And then just notice if your knees are wobbling from side to side as you lift and lower. Can you slow that down? Can you try to stabilize through the knees? Last 3, 2, 1. Can you stay up? Knock your knees in towards one another. Use your side glutes to open up. In and out. Imagine as if you have a resistance band on your outer thighs here. In the middle of your thighs here. Last 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Take a little rock and sway from side to side. Option to take a figure 4 stretch here. Keeping both feet flexed. Maybe adding some movement. Feel free to stay here for as long as you'd like before moving on to the next side. Switching the legs when you're ready. And that is your practice for today. Thank you so, so much for moving with me. As always, it's super helpful if you like, subscribe, comment. I will keep the content coming. And if you have any requests, please let me know. I love to see your suggestions in the comments. Thanks, everyone.